G'day, my name's Mark and welcome to the Essential Yucatan. Being a travel photographer, I get to see some pretty amazing sights, but for me, the Yucatan Peninsula is one of the most photogenic regions in all of Mexico. And today, I'm going to share some of my favorite places with you. Vámonos! Like here in Mérida, beautiful colonial city built on the ruins of ancient Maya. Horse and buggy is a great way to get an overview of the architecture, the parks and the plazas, and this is where I've chosen to start our tour. The heart of any colonial town is the plaza, because from here you can discover all that the city has to offer. And here we are, just about 10 miles out of Mérida. You wouldn't think it looking at it, but this is the best place in the world to buy a hammock. We're in Tixcoco. Gracias. And when buying a hammock, just like buying a bed, you've got to test drive one. The Yucatan is a bird watcher's paradise. We've come across to the other side of the peninsula, to the Gulf of Mexico, to see the famous pink flamingos here at Celestún. Let's go get a boat. These shallow lagoons are full of brine shrimp, which are what the flamingos love to eat, and it's the shrimp that give them their incredible pink coloration. One of the most important chapters in the Yucatan's history is henequen. This simple agave plant produced much of the world's fiber products in the 19th century. And from the field to the factory is a really interesting process. Let's take a look. It's along tracks like this from all over the countryside that the cut henequen is brought to the factory for processing. And this is where the harvested henequen comes in from the fields. This is a totally functioning processing plant, exactly the way it's been for over 100 years. It was the advent of synthetic fibers in the agrarian reforms following the revolution of 1910 that saw the demise of the henequen industry. The haciendas fell into disrepair, and it wasn't until recently that many of them have been converted and restored into beautiful hotels like this one. No tour of the Yucatan would be complete without exploring its subterranean wonders. And getting to these places, you'll really enjoy the deluxe transportation. Right, Jesus? Vámonos. There are no rivers on the surface of the Yucatan Peninsula. The rains that fall during the wet summer season filter through the limestone and into a network of underground streams. And where the ground collapses, it forms these magnificent cenotes. These cenotes are full of deep and beautifully clear water. In ancient times, they were the source of drinking water for the Mayans. But these days, they're just a great place to get out of the heat, take a swim, and relax. The glorious Mayan civilization peaked about 2,000 years ago. The conquering Spanish destroyed much of that culture, and yet it survives to this day through the language and customs of the Mayan descendants and through restored monuments of their ancient cities. Bueno. The Yucatan is where people sleep in hammocks and travel by bicycle. It's a land rich in tradition shaped by a legacy of creation, destruction, and rebirth. And Now it's your turn to discover the essential Yucatan. Enjoy your holiday, and we hope to see you again soon.